Morning. We're at Bunree Caravan and Motorhome Club site between Glencoe and Fort William. It's way too early in the morning, but we've got a ferry to catch from Onich in Skye at 2 o'clock. Just going to have a very quick cup of tea, empty the dog, and then we'll hit the road and we'll talk you through what we've been up to for the past couple of days. As the site wasn't very busy the night before, the lovely wardens let us move to a quiet area and stay hitched up overnight so we wouldn't disturb everyone as we left early in the morning. Bunree Caravan and Motorhome Club site is gorgeous on the banks of Loch Linney. It makes for a great place for a holiday, or as we did, also makes for a good place to stop as you are heading up to or from the Highlands. So we're heading up to Fort William, and Fort William makes for a great place to stop and fill up with fuel and do the shopping. As you come into the town, there is a motorhome parking area on the left, but if you come further into the town, and you'll see this sign here for An Aird, and that's where the Morrison's petrol station is, and also the motorhome caravan and heavy goods vehicle parking. You can see a sign there, that's where the caravan, coach and motor caravan parking is. But first we're heading left because I'm going to fill up at Morrison's. So back to that main roundabout as we came into An Aird, and you'll see here that the parking area is really well signposted. Down here, as you can see on the right hand side, is a Morrison's supermarket. Keep going down on the right hand side is the first caravan motor caravan parking area. I generally go past that one and go to the next one, which is down here on the left opposite Lidl, normally just because there's a little bit more room in this one. I always try and stop at Fort William and spend my money in businesses there, because I think if the council is good enough to supply us with this great parking facility, then it's good for us to return that favour and support the town with our custom. In an earlier vlog I talked about markers where I get more and more excited as I head north, and this is another marker. This is a place called Speen Bridge to the north of Fort William, and it's just one of those places that I love getting to, because from here on in the scenery just gets better and better and better. So here we get to my next little marker, and that's a place called Invergarry, where we turn left onto the Kyle of Lacouche Road. On the right here you'll see a lovely looking hotel. I've never stopped there because I've normally got the caravan in tow and I'm not confident about parking with the caravan, but it looks like a really nice place to stop if you're solo or with a camper van. Further down here I'll stop again at a sign to a campsite called Fakermud Farm. I've stayed at this campsite once before. It is a gorgeous campsite. There you go, there's the sign. So again, if you need a night stop in your caravan or motorhome, I'd definitely give that site a go. I really enjoyed it. Meanwhile, I'm giving this guy some space. He's indicating right, but because I'm towing a caravan, of course the idiot behind me needs to overtake me, regardless of the fact that the guy in front has actually stopped. Now you can probably tell by now that Scotland makes for the perfect place to have a driving holiday, whether you bring your own vehicle or whether you rent a car or motorhome when you get here. The one thing I would say though is that if you're on holiday, do keep checking your rear view mirror and pull over wherever you can if there's traffic behind you to let that traffic go by. That means that you can continue at your own pace, you're not stressed because there are people behind you, and you can enjoy the scenery and enjoy the drive, and no one's getting wound up because they're stuck behind you. It's a win-win situation. I'm going to wrap this vlog up here now because there's plenty more footage to go before we get to Uig on the Isle of Skye and the ferry to the Outer Hebrides. But for now, we'll leave it there. If you've enjoyed it, you know what to do. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and it just leaves me to say, thanks for tuning in.